You are a mirror and it triggers their insecurities. You are a mirror and it triggers their insecurities. You walk around with so much love, so much light, so much confidence and boldness, and it triggers people's insecurities because how dare you walk around different? How dare you walk around with all this boldness and confidence and thinking you better than everybody else? Like, how dare you? It is because you carry God that these people don't understand that you've dealt with your insecurities. You've dealt with the things that you have to battle with, the things in your mind that you've had to deal with, the negative thoughts. You've dealt with these things, and people do not understand. They do not understand that, hey, I'm not insecure because I've worked through my problems. I'm not insecure because I've given my problems to God, and I believe the truth about what God says about me, right? I believe what God says about me. I know the truth about myself. So that's why I walk in light. But you walking in light, you walking in your truth, you being just your authentic self, it bothers people. It triggers their insecurities. And rather than them using that as an example or using that as a guide to help them to get to where they need to be, they show jealousy and bitterness and hatred, and they come against you, not knowing that, hey, you could be over here too with confidence and boldness and being authentic, your authentic self, if you stop pretending long enough to sit down with yourself. But people are really triggered. They live in so much darkness. They so traumatized. Like, people be so traumatized that they're like in such a dark place that they fail to see the light. So darkness is comfortable for them. Darkness makes them feel good. Darkness just got them in this place of, I know it all, or I'm good, I don't need to grow, like ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, they in this mindset, which it's something wrong with everybody, okay? It's something wrong with all of us that we need to fix, that we need to work on, that we need to improve, right? But people who are stuck in their ways, people who are stuck in darkness, people that don't want to know truth, who run away from truth, who run away from light, they are triggered by you being their mirror. Everything that you exude, confidence, boldness, authenticity, you just being yourself, you speak your mind, right? You talk about the things that people are thinking that don't nobody want to say, but everybody else thinking, right? You operating in this, it's like a light, like a complete light. You just light, right? While people in darkness, they look at you with their nose tooted up, saying stuff about you, talking about you behind your back, and they are triggered by what you carry. And it's like, we can all be confident. Let me teach you how to be confident. I don't know if you can teach that. You probably can, but let me teach you how to be confident. Like, come on over here and join the bandwagon, because you obviously got stuff to work on, but people ain't willing to work on themselves. They ain't willing to put in the work that you put in. They ain't willing to show up authentic the way that you are. Ain't nobody willing to do that, which is crazy. Like, put the work in and you will be in a place where you confident, where you bold, where you just show up as your genuine, true, authentic self. But you got to put the work in. That takes work, and that type of work, not everybody want to do that type of work. 99% of people don't want to do that type of work, and you part of the 1%. So it triggered their insecurities. People are triggered by you being their mirror. You're a mirror, a literal mirror. If you look in the mirror, you're gonna see yourself. You're gonna see your face. You're gonna see your blemishes. You're gonna see your imperfections. You're gonna see your body. You'll see the things that you want to improve about yourself. You'll see the things that you love about yourself, right? You'll see those things and you fall in love with the things that you love about yourself, and you begin to work on the things that you see that you might not like, yeah, you accept it, but hey, I can work on this area. I can work on my belly. I can work on my abs. Let me work on that. Rather than saying, okay, let me work on that, see it from a different perspective. They like, that's how they see themselves. That's how they see it. You triggering what they are lacking, right? And when they toot their nose up and they feel some type of way, like that's really how they see themselves. If they were to look in the mirror, that's really how they gonna see themselves. But understand that it's all a projection. You know, a projection. Like people want to people project their own insecurities. We project who we are onto other people. So if you are love, if you are light, if you have good energy, you're gonna project that onto somebody else. Like that's all you have to give. But when somebody full of darkness, hatred, bitterness, jealousy, that's what they gonna project onto other people. So you are their mirror. You are their mirror, and they cannot stand to interact with you because you gonna call stuff out. You've been calling stuff out all your life, and they never liked that. They came against you for that, for simply walking in your truth. But that's all you know. So understand that you are their mirror, and it triggers their insecurities. Talk to you in the next one.